Thanks for calling myPhoneSuppowt. Our premium tech support is available 24/7. Press 1 if you are calling for the first time, or press 2 if you... Thanks for your patience.
Thank you for calling myPhoneSuppowt. My name is Yogesh. May I help you?
Hi, I'm not entirely sure what the problem is here. All I really know is that the browser's frozen up, and I can't really go anywhere.
Alright, so as I can understand you correctly that your browser is frozen up and you are not sure from where, for what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell me what exactly happened and since how long you've been facing this problem?
Well, it happened about 10 minutes ago or so. I've been on hold for a few minutes, but I was browsing around and looking for some news articles, things like that. And I'm not sure what led me to wherever I got to, but somehow I came to this place that's saying Microsoft virus alert. Yeah. So it says that it says Windows detected Zeus virus. I'm not sure about that, but basically I can't close down my browser.
Okay. Alright, and also, may I have your phone number in case the line gets disconnected? Will that be okay with you if I call you on the same number?
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, the number's 504 684 5682.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
And this is your laptop or desktop?
It's a desktop.
Alright. Now, in order to assist you in a much better way, let me just go ahead and share the screen with you on your desktop, and we'll be in a better position to tell you what needs to be done.
Okay.
So have a look at the keyboard of your desktop. Yes, this is me, and this is my name, Yogesh Rajcharya.
Okay.
And also, I would like to educate you that this red X indicates that you will be the primary controller, and I will be the secondary controller. At any point of time, you find me accessing your personal data or touching your personal files without your permission, you can click on this red X, and I will be out of your machine. Okay?
That sounds good.
Right. Thank you. Yes. Let me minimize this. Minimize this as well.
Miss what I saw.
All right. This is the one you were. Yes, I understand that. And do you understand what kind of problem you're facing right now?
Not exactly.
Did you call this number?
It said a virus.
Did you call this number as well?
I did, but they didn't pick up.
All right. Now let me tell you, it's a good thing that they didn't pick up the call.
Right.
Just give me a quick one. You use a different notepad, right?
Yeah, that's the notepad that I have there. Oh, you could still type into that one though.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you can still type into that one though. Like if you don't like the dark blue, I think you can make that white.
You can do that, please, for me.
Sure. Background color here. Okay, there you go.
Right. And I would like to increase the font size right now.
Sure.
It is white as well.
Ah, yeah, that's to contrast with the dark blue, so change that to black.
Yeah. You can just take it back to the same blue one, and I can just write it from the white one. You can do that, please, for me.
Yeah, so you want it as it was before, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
Great, thank you so much. Now, these are called powerful advertisement pop-ups.
Okay. Yep.
Which are called BSOD. Now, BSOD stands for Blue Screen of Death.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which is not at all a good sign from your machine. Yes. Now, the number you are looking into it, and you call that number, you didn't pick up the call. It's a good thing that they didn't pick up, because these the pop-ups you are looking into these are the pop-ups. They are created by these people only, so that you can call them and they may create more problems to your machine.
Oh,
They
okay.
have already created a problem to your computer. They have already created a problem, so it's a good thing that you did not contact them. All right. So
Oh, that
before
was
going
lucky.
forward, in order to go ahead and check, yes, you were lucky. So in order to go ahead and check what might be the root cause of the problem,
Mhm.
I'll be checking it now. And before that, may I have your name and also your email address here.
Sure. Do you want me to type it, or I can say it to you?
Yes, yes, yes. You can that. You can do that.
Okay.
And would you mind if I call you from your first name? Will that be okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. You can call me Jim. My friends call me Jim as well, but you can call me Jim or James. It's okay.
Thank you, Jim. Now, let me just go ahead and check what might be the root cause of the problem,
Mhm.
and we'll be in a better position to tell you what needs to be done.
Sure.
And do you remember how old is this machine?
Well, the thing is, I don't know the exact age. I personally bought this about 5 months ago off a guy, but I don't know, what its lifespan was before that time. So I can't give you an exact answer on
Okay,
how
no,
old it is.
no problem. See, basically, if all of a sudden these things happen with your machine, there might be some software conflict, or
Okay.
there might be some security-related issue,
Okay.
right? So let me just go ahead and check one by one. So Windows 7 Ultimate with a 4 GB RAM, 64-bit operating system. It's a very good machine. MSI is the and
I mean, it served me well so
let me
far.
check other things. Yes, it is good. It's a good machine. But the thing is, all right, have a look at here.
Mm,
Read
okay.
all these.
Spyware and unwanted software protection. Virus protection's not working very well. And then Windows Update as well.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. Windows Update. Very important. No updates. That means the security updates are getting failed. It's a warning here as well.
I think it's tried to do that before and failed, but I just let it be, do its own thing.
Right. So now as there are security updates failure, okay,
Hmm.
security updates failure, there's a possibility that the internal parts of your machine might be getting weak. From internal parts, I mean to say the software related parts, the applications, drivers,
I see, okay.
browsers, I'm sorry, okay, and services, registry, which is the part of the brain of the computer, and softwares, all these things might be getting weak. Also, the computer might be downloading many unwanted programs, and that too without your permission.
I see, yeah. I wouldn't do that on my own deliberately.
Right. So basically, you go on internet, you look for some product, you look for some information, and you close that window. But at the background, the computer keeps on running and maybe downloading many unwanted programs. So I'll be running a couple of diagnostic tools, and we'll be in a better position to tell you after that how many problems are there and how we'll be helping you in fixing it up.
Okay, I think I see what you mean, yeah.
Right. Thank you. And for all what purposes do you use this computer?
Well, I sometimes type up documents, but mostly it's just web activity and searching for news and occasionally videos, things like that.
Okay.
Holy shit. Yeah. Please don't go to Google. This doesn't look good. Is he actually disabling MalwareBytes? The premium version.
Just give me a quick moment. Please
Yeah,
don't
that's
mind
okay.
my silence.
No, that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, he's putting this shit on too.
No, it's working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work.
Yeah, I suppose if there's something strange in the machine already, then you never know what it might do.
Yes, the problem will be resolved. Need not to worry about these problems. All the problems will be resolved because now the complete thing needs to be done. All the 7 internal parts of your machine needs to be updated, and the security of the computer needs to be up to date.
The 7 internal parts, eh? What are those?
And
I've never heard of that.
Internal parts are the internal parts. I'm talking about these things: the application, drivers, services, browsers, all software-related parts.
Okay.
Not the physical parts, but the other software-related issue the parts.
Okay.
Which helps the computer because the operating system is Windows 7, and with the help of these internal parts, it runs smoothly.
Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
It looks like there are only 6 parts in there. What's the 7th one?
Well, if you talk about the talk about the 7th one is the other software, the screen-run softwares, which the Windows Expert will be upgraded. I just didn't wrote that here.
That's okay. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you like that.
No, that's okay. No problem at all. Just give me a quick moment.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, now I've started the scan. Now, can you see this?
Yeah, I do see it.
Looking at the number of problems here.
Quite a few.
And onto the extreme right-hand side, all these website addresses, do you see here? Have you ever visited these websites ever?
None of these look familiar. This Tremor Hub and all those other ones. None of those looked familiar to me.
That's why I wanted to explain to you that without your permission, many unwanted programs might be getting downloaded. And they're not just 1 or 2, there are more than 290 plus.
Well, that's quite a lot.
Too many. Yes. And also I can see one thing, James, that the computer does not have any software warranty, right?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, like I said, I bought it secondhand, so yeah, it might be out of the warranty.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it's out of warranty, and look into the allocation. That means that's the virtual memory. Allowed is this much, recommended is this much, currently allocated is this much. That also needs to be optimized.
Okay.
Right. So now the problem will be resolved, James. Now there are 2 options. Either you can go with a one-time fix, else you can go with a 1 complete year of software warranty. Let me tell you about both the benefits, okay, and about both of the charges, right?
Sure.
A one-time fix, it is valid for 7 days. For the same issue, the charges would be $99.95. However, on the other hand, you talk about 1 complete year support, which is support plus of software warranty, 24/7, 365 days, unlimited.
So the one-time fix for 7 days. What happens after the 7 days? Does it expire or something like that?
Yes, see, it's only for the one-time fix, and it is only for the same issue, and it expires. But here, let me tell you about the unlimited support. This could be for any software-related issue. Whether you forget your password, you are unable to connect to the internet, you are unable to send or receive emails, you have any problem with your browser, or you talk about Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, anything related to software problem on your machine. And do you have any printer or scanner connected to this computer?
Not at the moment. That's off for repairs, actually.
Once you go ahead and connect your computer with any of the printer or scanner, they are also covered for any software-related issue. In addition, you will be getting 12 tune-ups free in 1 year. And this is the discounted price for complete 1 year. That is $199.95.
Okay.
That means your question for this that what after 7 days. So instead of going for a one-time fix and paying $99.95, you have a one complete year of support, and it is $199.95, and it is a discounted price. The actual price is $249.95, but as you're a premium customer, we have given you a discounted price, and it seems to be that you are in Louisiana, right?
Correct. New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah, New Orleans. So the thing is that you are getting a discounted price here for 1 year, although the actual price is $249.95. Okay, and for 2 years it is $359.95. But I have offered you a 1 year support, which is $199.95.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad. So yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
so
the complete thing will be done. And one more benefit of this support is that it is a transferable support, which means that any given day you wish to change your computer, you wish to go ahead and buy a new machine. Nowadays, once you buy a new machine, it does not come with a software warranty. It comes with only a hardware warranty, not the software warranty. So you can transfer the support on another machine with no extra charges. Okay.
Well, that sounds pretty good. How does it? How do you restore passwords? I was just going to ask about that. The passwords.
Okay, you are talking about the transferable part, transferring these services.
Yeah, but also even for the 1 year, you were saying that if I lose passwords, then you can recover passwords.
You're talking about the passwords.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting you. Okay. See, if you forget your password or for your email or for, just give me a quick moment. All right. So if you talk about your email password or your computer password, Windows password, the thing is that once we'll be providing you with a warranty, the expert will be taking care of all the things. That means the operating system related to booting up your machine or anything. So whenever you face any kind of problem related to the password also, you can simply call us and say that this is my problem. I'm a registered customer, and few of your information are saved with us.
Oh, okay.
We will be able to just provide you with the.
Okay, so I give them the passwords. I give them my passwords so that they can store them for later if I forget them.
It's not that we will be storing any of your personal information. Let me be very honest to you. But the expert will be helping you then and there, because the thing is that if you talk about restoring the point, if you talk about the configuration of this machine, that is Windows 7 Home Premium. Let me just show it to you here. So because of this, once you'll be just saving all this information, we will be able to just make the things easy for you for future.
Oh, okay.
So that in case you face any problem, you will be able to just get any of the issue resolved around the clock. And this is for 730 days. Either you go with a 1 year or 2 years, it is a transferable support. And all the benefits would remain the same. And in 2 years, you get 24 tune-ups free.
That sounds pretty good. So average of 1 per month, or whichever comes first, using them up, or yeah.
Yes, if you simply forget to have one tune-up every month, need not to worry. You can avail it next month 2 tune-ups. That's not mandate that you have to just get one tune-up every month. No, it will be only you who will be calling us for the tune-up whenever you are free. Whenever you feel that the computer is running slow or the computer is not performing up to the mark, simply call us and say that give a tune-up. Because all you need to just underline is that this thing. Unlimited support. You can call us 10 times in a day for anything and everything related to software problem.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
You can call us for, yes. So it's not that only for the tune-up you'll be calling us and once in a month. No. If you forget, if you're away from your computer for in one particular month, you can avail it. You can get the same tune-up next month as well.
Okay.
Okay. Right. It has stopped working. Okay. So Notepad closed. It has stopped working.
Yeah.
Right. So these kind of problems are coming up on your screen, so that will be fixed. So which one do you find is as much more economical, 1 year or 2 years?
Probably the 2 years.
All right.
Oh, do you need my email address?
Let me just open.
I think I gave you the email address.
Okay. I'll just open a form in front of you. Okay. So that you can fill up the form yourself. And we'll just quickly go ahead and register you. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
Not looking good, mate.
It's not opening up here. So allow me to take the payment at my end so that I can just quickly go ahead and register you and get the things resolved.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright, so may I have your email address one more time?
Yeah, it's james.brady@email.com.
James.Brady, B-R?
B-R-A-D-Y @email.com.
Thank you. And your phone number is 504-684-5682.
That's exactly right, yep.
And which card would you like to use? Visa, MasterCard, Amex, or Discover?
I could go with a MasterCard.
May I have the card number, please?
Sure. 5518 6615 1827 7556.
It's 5518-6615-1827-7556.
That's right, yep.
And also the expiration date on this card?
That's January 2019.
January 2019?
Yeah.
The three numbers at the back of the card?
Let me just turn it over. It's 127.
127?
Yeah.
And also your billing address?
Okay, that is 54 Paul Wayne. So 54 Paul Wayne Haggerty Road, New Orleans, Louisiana, zip code 70114.
Okay. New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it is 54 Pool Lane?
It's 54 Paul Wayne, Paul space Wane, and then Haggerty, Haggerty.
Thank you. And your last name is James Brady. That's your Brady is your last name, right?
Yeah, Brady's the last name.
So James would like to confirm that you're going for one computer for a 2-year support, and you're paying $359.95 from your MasterCard. And this will appear on your next MasterCard statement with the name myphonesupport.com/bill. And everything will be sent to you on your email address as well.
Okay.
So may I have your authorization to apply the charges?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, the payment is not going through. I think there's a problem with the card. It says, is the card number correct? 55186 6151
827.
5518 6151 827. I'm sorry, I'll just read back. It's 5518 6615
Yeah.
1827
Yep.
7556.
Yeah, that's what I have here.
And the expiration date on this card, and the expiration date on the card is January 2019.
That's right.
And the three numbers at the back of the card is 127.
That's also right.
Yes, but the thing is, it's the payment is not going through. So that's the only card you have. It says some decline or for some, and I think that's the insufficient funds on this card, right?
Yeah, yeah. I do have another card actually.
Yes, please. May I have that number as well?
And the thing is, Yogesh, I've nothing against you personally, but I've identified this place as a scam throughout this call. What you said about the other place
Okay,
was
you can
right,
just.
but it also applies to
Sorry?
yours. I mean, none of your websites were able to load. MalwareBytes was blocking it, so it doesn't look very good for you, does it?
See, basically, if the computer has problems, none of the website may load properly, right? If you take it as that you think that we are scam, right? I understand that throughout the call you were just speaking to me, and I know that it is a check call from your side. I truly understand that.
Hmm.
But if you go ahead and check it on the website by myPhoneSuppowt.com, you'll see that you are speaking to Microsoft Partner Company, which is a legitimate company.
I mean, you
Right.
can put that
I
on your own
understand
website. That's fine. Nothing stops you from putting
Oh,
whatever you like on your website. But
see,
as you can see, my
how is
browser
it
is
possible?
working.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can see my browser is working. I went to Wikipedia here.
See, browser is working and for few things, not everything. Okay, if one of the things, one or two things are not working, that's why the reason of your call is the pop-up, which you can
Correct.
see here automatically. You got a pop-up, right?
That's right.
And if you're getting this kind of pop-up, which means that the computer internal was already that not up to the mark. I truly understand that you are giving a check on me.
I
I
am,
truly
yes.
understand that, but that's okay. Yes,
And I've
that's okay.
nothing
That's
against
completely
you.
fine with me.
I've nothing against you
I
personally. I want to
understand
make that
that.
clear.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely
Yes,
clear that
that's
I've nothing.
completely fine. But the thing, now let me be very, very honest to you. Let me be very, very clear to you that you're speaking to My Phone Support, which is a Microsoft partner company, not Microsoft. We do not give unethical or falsify information.
That's
If you
okay.
go on website, you will see that on your website you will find us as My Phone Support. Now it will be working because you have just cleared up the things,
Okay.
right? Now let me just show it to you. You must have given us a stop on this. That's completely fine with me.
That's all right. I
Right.
remotely terminated the browser.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not at all a problem.
But you can still see
I
MalwareBytes is
can
blocking your
definitely
site.
see. Basically, that's okay. The thing is that your computer has MalwareBytes as well. If you talk about AVG or any of the other antiviruses,
Hmm.
they are good, but they have their own limitations. Running more than one antivirus may cause software conflict between all of them. So none of them will be able to help you.
Oh, fine.
Right
But
now, I truly understand that
okay. But I have a Vera, and so but you installed a second one called Super Anti, whatever it was. I don't remember what it was called, but
that that was
you
that
know.
was already there on your machine. That was already there on your machine.
I didn't have super anti spyware or super antivirus. I don't remember what it was,
It was
but I
see,
didn't have that.
while
This
running,
one.
I saw that it was
This one.
while running. I saw that it was already there on your machine. That's completely fine. That's okay. You close that notepad as well. I just saw. I truly understand that what you were doing remotely. I understand that. But the thing is that you are not speaking to someone. The kind of pop-up you got, you're not speaking to these kind of people. You're speaking to My Phone Support, which is a Microsoft partner company.
That's fine,
And
but
we do receive calls. We do not give calls.
that's
I
fine.
understand that it was a check call from your side. It was
It
a
was.
created thing from. It was a created thing from your side. That's okay, right? But again, would like to tell you that you are speaking to a legitimate company. Scammers are those who create these kind of pop-ups, who call the customers and ask for the money. We never ask for the money calling the customers. If the customer computer has the problem, we ask for the money after that. Okay,
Fine, but
I understand that. See, first of all, I understand that you bought a refurbished machine or you have a fresh machine. Whatever the thing you have told me. After buying a refurbished machine from your friend, you're spending 359.95 without any hesitation or other things. That's something that needs to be checked and corrected.
that's fine. But
Okay,
uh,
that's a
you
yeah,
were
that's
talking
okay.
about
That's completely
scammers
fine with me.
that they lie in order to make money.
Mhm.
But the thing is, please don't take me for a fool. I didn't have super anti spyware or super antivirus on the computer before. I did not. I know this for a fact. As you said,
Or
you know that I
all
was
right,
doing a
it was
check.
already there. See, once I was just checking when I was just running it, I saw that 32 days back it was run by someone else.
That's possible, but it
It
didn't
was run
exist
by
on my
someone else.
computer at the time you downloaded it. I remember you tried
It
going
was
to a website and MalwareBytes blocked it, and you
uh-huh.
found a workaround for it, which downloaded super anti spyware, I remember seeing that and taking a mental note of that. This one here, I guarantee you for a fact, this was not here yesterday or even an hour ago. It was not.
It was already there on your machine. That's why it was giving me the message of to upgrade it. That means it was an older version on your computer and it was asking you to upgrade it. That's why I just disabled. I just ignored that upgraded version, and then after I just ran it. And once running it, I saw that 32 days before as well, someone ran this superintense spyware on your computer. So, in short, I would like to tell you that yes,
It
I
is
was
possible.
installing it just to run it.
It
Yes,
is
I was
possible
running
30
it
days ago that
because
a different scammer may have been running it.
bec-
That's quite possible.
okay, see, again, I would like to correct you here that you're not speaking to a scammer now. You're speaking to MyPhoneSuppowt, which is a Microsoft partner company, which is not Microsoft, an independent company, but a Microsoft partner company. All the difference is that we do not call the customers. That's the difference. And we do not believe in any unethical kind of things going on or doing on the computer. If the computer, if the customer has a genuine problem, like the password issues or any of the other Excel issues or anything related to software problem, you just name it, you call us, and you'll be getting the 100% resolution. I understand that it was a check call. I was speaking to you for throughout for 35 minutes, and I was aware from the very first minute that it is a check call. I understand that, but the thing is that it was a clear picture given to you that yes, you're not speaking to a scammer, because whatever we do, we educate the customer. And we
Okay,
just
I'm
tell
listening.
them that
That's
what
fine.
exactly is going on.
But there was no actual problem with the computer, you see. It was just one of those pop-ups. Now, I like that you are honest about what those pop-ups do, but everything else, it doesn't really add up.
All right. So come what may, now I'm out of your machine. Is there anything else I may assist you with?
Well, I don't think so. I'd like to let you know it's being recorded, and what that means is that anyone watching is able to see that there was no Super Anti-Spyware Free Edition installed on my machine at the time I called you up.
It was already there. The message, the clear message. Once, if the call is recorded, you must have done the video recording as well, a
Yes, I
live
did.
barging as well. So,
That's right.
so go back and see that it gives us the option to upgrade it. One thing. Secondly, while running the scan, you will see at the bottom, just under the scan the computer, you'll see while looking into the recording that it says that prior 32 days. Again, it has been running after 32 days, which means that somebody might have ran the scan earlier. Okay.
I'm not debating about whether it was on 32 days ago. That's possible. But you
So
got
it was
onto my
already
machine.
there on your machine. It was
It wasn't.
already there on
No,
your machine.
it may no. It may have been run 32 days ago, but at the time I called you, it wasn't existing on my machine.
It
You
was
know?
existing on your machine, sir. That's okay. That's not at all a problem. You can go ahead and check it one more time. So is there anything else I may assist you with?
Well, I already had an antivirus, a good one, and I have MalwareBytes as well. And you said that more than one
See,
antivirus is a problem, and yet you went ahead and installed something that you think is antivirus. So you're sort of defying your own
no, it
logic with
was
that.
not an antivirus. It was not an antivirus. It was not an antivirus. It was just a diagnostic tool. It just tells us about the number of problems on your machine. It is not an antivirus. Let me be very clear to you.
Okay, so
It
it's
was
anti-spyware?
installed not as an antivirus. No, it is just an diagnostic tool to check the number of problems on your machine. Whether
Oh, okay.
there are critical problems or the normal problems, whatever the problem going on your computer, it will detect.
Okay, why does it call
Okay.
itself anti-spyware then?
And see, that's the name. That's the name. Diagnostic tool must have some name, right?
Yes.
Whatever see, if you talk about
Preferably.
the registry issues, if
Preferably.
you talk about anything
Yes, but
malicious going on the screen. So,
it must have a name, but
so
preferably an honest name that describes exactly what it's doing. You can't just throw super in
honest
front of
name
something.
is
And
honest
it
name
says,
is myPhoneSupport.com.
that's
Okay.
fine, but the
Honest
super
name is
anti-spyware,
myPhoneSupport.com.
it also says remove spyware, not just the easy ones. Right? So it even, not only the title, but it claims remove spyware.
See, basically, let me tell you one more time that in general, in short, if we talk about the bottom line, that whatever I ran on your computer, that is super intense spyware or the myFaster PC which I was running, and the computer blocked it. The thing is that the computer need assistance if you would like to get it done.
It really doesn't.
But
This
I know
computer.
it was a check.
This computer.
It was a check call.
Sir.
If you're so tech savvy, let me complete.
Fine,
If
okay.
you're so tech savvy, so tech savvy, you must be aware that the computer, any of the Windows machine, whether it is 7, 8, 8.1 or 10, or any of the Windows machine, it comes with an internal security which is called Windows Defender.
That's right.
If you're running any of the antivirus like McAfee, Norton, MalwareBytes, Avast, or any of the Avira and anything, these antiviruses does have their own limitations. They can take care of the external problems but not the internal one thing. Secondly, if you talk about the internal security of your Windows is Windows Defender, which is sufficient enough to take care of the computer problem. And once the Windows Defender is active, you do not have to spend all these kind of money or expensive things you have to buy separately for your computer. I know it was a check call and you were running plenty of things. On the screen, it gives me the message, it has given us the message that Avira is outdated. Or after that, I saw MalwareBytes at the bottom. So running Avira or MalwareBytes or just creating the things won't serve your purpose. Because at the end of the day, I would like to tell you that you are speaking to a legitimate company. Whatever we say, do it upfront.
Will you let me speak as well?
Yes,
Since you have spoken for about the last 5 minutes. Okay. It actually is not outdated, not that I can tell anyway. And it is fine. I do have the Windows Defender, I have that, as well as the Avira, as well as a premium version of MalwareBytes. I don't see what the problem would be with that. This machine is rock solid. It is fine. That's the whole point of the call, is to present you with a perfectly fine machine, watch you diagnose problems and install other softwares, which you've done exactly. Threats detected, it says 298. There is absolutely no way. None. It's a fresh virtual machine. That's why I run it, that's why I run a virtual machine, because it is a test call, a check call as you call it. Do you understand what I'm doing here? I'm looking for scammers.
Yes, I know that. See, you're looking for scammers, but you have spent 41 minutes, 42 minutes with me, but here I would like to tell you that it was a waste of time, because you're not speaking to someone who is scamming, and the company you're speaking with myPhoneSuppowt, it is not a scam company. Let me clear it up one more time. Why? Because we do not give calls to the customers. Scammers are who give calls to the customers, and the bottom line is that we receive call for any problem related to software throughout.
That's not actually true. You don't have to. You don't have to call customers in order to scam them. Sometimes they can call you, and you can misdiagnose problems. That's also a scam. No, you can laugh all you like, but your definition of scam is a little bit flawed there.
That's your perception, sir. That's your perception.
That's everyone's perception.
Let me see. Okay, see, if the customer is calling us and they are paying us, which means everyone is working for bread and butter. So, in short, what I wanted to explain you, that if the problem is there on the computer and the customer is willing to pay, why would we not be charging the customer? Why? Because for every problem, there is a solution. One thing.
Even fake problems.
Wherever the customer goes. Wherever the customer goes,
even fake problems.
Take the computer to a local technician.
Yes, but you've created problems. You're talking about every problem having a solution, but there were no problems on this machine. But you've created problems.
Okay, for example, you called us with a pop-up on your computer screen, right?
Yeah, just to use as evidence for something to you to jump on. Something just giving you some bait so that you would jump on it, which you did.
That's okay. That's completely fine. That's completely fine with me. But the thing is that what I see, what I'll be looking into, I'll be just diagnosing that. We do not get into the problems directly. Till the time we do not diagnose it. If you talk about other things like other problems, like any other software-related issue, internet issue. For example, you lose on the internet connectivity and you're unable to fix it. If the customer is calling us, why would not we will not be charging the customer? Because the customer did something or the other and lost the internet connectivity. So it is not at all a free support. We upfrontly tell the customers, and after taking the payment. We do not misuse the information. We only keep three kind of information. That is one is the name, second one is the email address, and third one is the phone number, which means that only three pieces of information is saved with us and no other information is saved with us. If the customer is willing to pay, why will not be charging it? Because everyone is working for the bread and butter.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
In general, in short,
I'm not saying I don't understand why you scam. I understand why you scam. I understand why you scam. I don't agree with it though. And also,
I've given you the definition that we do not scam. We do not scam.
No, okay? That's completely silly. It really is. You're saying that if there's a problem that you're saying that look, you've just spent the last 2 minutes talking, all right? You're saying if the customer thinks there's a problem, then why not take their money? That's essentially what you've just said.
Correct. If the problem created by the customer itself, why will not be charging them?
So if I click on a URL and it takes me to one of those pop-ups, I've created a problem for myself and I should pay you the money, according to your logic.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. See, that is how all the scams work. That's the problem with your definition.
No, it does not. It does not work because we have not created that pop-up. Somebody might have.
No, you may not have. You may not have created it, but you're happy to swoop in and capitalize on it, aren't you? And that there is a scam as well.
See, in general, in short, go into the website of myPhoneSuppowt.com and
which I can't because MalwareBytes blocks.
No, you go in from another device.
Maybe a compromised device.
You can go and check from another. Right. See, you go and check from any another device and see all over the website. Go through the complete website, and anywhere if you find somewhere it is written that it is a free support, we'll give you free support. But there is nowhere written that it is a free support. You'll be looking into someone.
Yogesh, do you know why your website you couldn't get to it? It's because it is reported as malicious. I have MalwareBytes and it blocked it. There is a reason for that. MalwareBytes is a legitimate piece of software.
James, let me tell you. With your machine itself, I can go in and I can just stop MalwareBytes and just run my diagnostic tool and run my website.
You could have, yes,
very, very
of course.
clearly. It is just a small thing to uninstall or to block your MalwareBytes to run myPhoneSuppowt. And on MalwareBytes, it's not that difficult. On other MalwareBytes computers, those have MalwareBytes, we are able to run myPhoneSuppowt website. So need not to worry about that.
Yes,
it's very easy. But I didn't went into critical things. Why? Because I would like to provide you with this solution. If not, as this was a test call, let me.
That's fine. No. You've had enough. Listen. Just listen. The reason that you would have to block our I'm not talking properly. The reason you would have to shut down MalwareBytes is basically to disable the protection. If I turn off the firewall in order to get to your site, sure, I can do that. You know, if I make the machine insecure or unsecure, then yes, maybe I can visit some terrible places. Maybe I can be scammed. That's the reason I have protection. The computer's very well protected.
Okay, James, let me tell you one thing, that from Louisiana side and from New Delhi, India side, we keep on just discussing the thing and the argument won't stop somewhere. Okay, because you're defending your part, I'm defending my part.
Oh, that's
true.
But
let me at the bottom of this, I would like to tell you one more time, very, very clearly, that we are not scammers.
Okay.
You are speaking to someone who is a legitimate company, and that's why I'm talking to you for so long. If we would have been scammers, we would have disconnected this call much earlier.
No,
I'm discussing this thing.
I have spoken to scammers for over an hour.
I'm answering each and every question of yours just because of this only, that I am representing a very big company and a legitimate company.
You know that there are many videos made on myPhoneSuppowt, right?
That's okay. See, the thing is that if there are admirers, there are someone who curse as well. So that's okay. That's completely fine. If you talk about Obama, Barack Obama, or Donald Trump,
no, we don't need to talk politics. We really don't need to talk politics.
I'm just giving an example.
I understand that. There are people who like, people who dislike. Okay. I get it. Simple. That is simple.
Exactly. So that's okay. See, that's what I'm saying. From Louisiana side, from your side, and from my side, you're speaking to an Indian, and the call has been routed to New Delhi, India.
Yeah, I know that.
For technical support. Right.
You know, and that in itself is nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with talking to an Indian working tech support. It's the scamming that I have a problem with.
Exactly. Okay. See, like again, would like to tell you, if I would have been, we would have been scammers, I would have not told you about that exactly where the call has been landed. So I'm telling you upfrontly because we work with the transparency.
No. I've also spoken to scammers who have admitted where they are. Not only that, but that they do scam. So that destroys that part of your argument. Also, being on the phone this long, I've spoken to scammers for over 2 hours.
There's no end. There is no end of this discussion. So
true. I mean, you can defend, but I'm not defending anything. I have nothing to defend. All I'm doing is exposing this.
No, I'm not defending anything. I've given you the clarification, and after one clarification, I have stopped.
You did say you were defending before, though.
No, defending in the sense that I'm just representing my company, and I would like to tell you that you are mistakenly telling us that we are scammers.
Once again, the video is going to show you that you said you're defending, and you said that I was defending. I'm saying that, yes, you might be defending, but I'm not. I have nothing to defend.
Defending in the say, okay, if the video says that I'm defending, the defending word here clearly mentions that I am representing my company, not defending in general that I've done something wrong. No, not at all. You're calling us. I'm just I diagnose your machine, and with the correct ifs and buts, I told you that in case you're uncomfortable, you can disconnect with me. No legitimate company will never ever. If the company is not legitimate, they will not tell you upfrontly that this is the red X. You have to click on it, and I'll be out of your machine.
Again, that's happened. I've had that. I've had it happen before. They can say that, but most people won't pay attention.
That's okay. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. I'm just telling you that. Now, the thing is that the bottom line is that you are speaking to someone who is not a scammer, and the company is not a scam company, which is myPhoneSuppowt, Microsoft partner company, and we are a legitimate company. With this transparency, I would like to tell you thank you so much for calling myPhoneSuppowt. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yogesh, at the bottom line, I'm speaking with someone in denial. You're in denial. You know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then I feel even more sorry for you.
What I'm doing exactly? Can you please tell me one more time?
You're trying to secure a sale with misinformation. Is the short, concise way of putting it?
No, I'm not saying. I'm not. What you said, defending or something, which you would like to explain me.
I said you were trying to secure a sale with false, misleading information, which is exactly what you've done.
False, misleading information? No, not at all. See, other companies, they just charge people for 1 time, 2 times, or something which they will not be providing with the support. If we are charging, we provide the customer with the support for whatever the duration is. As if it is 2 years, okay. I would have opened the form in front of you. You would have looked into that. It is clearly mentioned on the form.
I'm sure it is. But you did also give me a one-time. You gave me a one-time fix option as well that was going to expire after 7 days, so you did do that, which is something you apparently think scammers also do. So you did do that.
See, I told you each and everything and upfrontly very clearly, because we do not believe in giving falsified information. So misleading word here does not stand exactly, because we are not misleading the customers. Whatever we say, we deliver.
Look, I pretended to be a gullible customer and allowed you to mislead me, so there's that. You will be able to say that.
That's completely fine. See, I was pretty much sure from very first minute of this call that you are just giving a check on me. That's completely fine with me. That's okay. Because see, the thing is that if you will not be doing it, how you'll be able to know the difference between scammers and we people. So you did that. I really appreciate that. So that's completely fine. And
well, you could have said so. You could have said so in the first minute of the call.
See, I would. See, the thing is that why I was just giving it a try to just clearing up the things in your mind. I would have told you upfrontly, but that would have not cleared up the things in your mind.
The software you've installed. No. I give people a fair try. I have called some tech support companies, and you know what? I've had to hang up. I've had to say I'm sorry for wasting your time, and I explain to them why I'm calling, and I say have a nice day, and I leave them alone. And those phone calls last about 2 minutes. Because I can tell that quickly if they're scammers or not. I'm not making this up. I can tell.
See, basically,
and your software that you've installed, it's found apparently 297 items. You're telling me this is not programmed to show that?
Okay, explain. Let me explain one more time. My purpose was to check, first of all, what exactly the problem you're facing. As you got a BSOD, you got a pop-up on your screen, which means that the computer, and I know you created this pop-up later on. I came to know. But the thing is that my purpose was to, first of all, provide you with the solution for your primary concern. And
well, then you should know. You should know that a BSOD can't happen inside of a pop-up. That's a bit of JavaScript. A BSOD actually freezes the whole computer and usually makes it reboot itself.
Not really, sir. Go and check on Google. BSOD stands for blue screen of death, and it not
Yeah.
only.
Do you know why it's called death? Do you know why it's called?
It can get block.
Do you know why it's called a blue screen of death? Do you know what the death part of
It
that
can
means?
block. Okay, let me explain. If we talk about the
If you want to explain
part,
to me,
blocking part can be only on the browser as well. Only.
yeah, but not blue
the
screen of
entire
death though.
computer.
Not a blue screen of death.
Come what may, James. So that's okay. That if is there anything else I may assist you with?
I mean, I don't think you really can, but a blue screen of death I'm reading right here, it's an error screen displayed on a Windows computer system after a fatal system error, not a browser crash, and also known as a system crash, not a browser crash, when the operating system reaches a condition where it can no longer operate safely. Okay? So that right there, that's a quick example of you misleading. Do you have anything to say to that? We can pick apart logic all day. This is only going to go downhill for you further and further.
Yes, see, the thing is that the discussion will not stop somewhere, so we have to stop somewhere, and would like to tell you that thank you so much for calling my phone support. And
you know, it would stop
again,
quickly if you just
speaking
admitted to what you're doing.
company.
Yeah, sure I am. Alright.
Nope, we're not doing anything which is incorrect and unethical. Okay?
I'll let the viewer of the video decide that. Pleasure speaking to you with you,
okay.
Yogesh. It's been a pleasure, in a way.
And also would like to tell you one more time. Let me read this for you. Blue screens are caused by hardware problems and issued with low-level software running in the Windows kernel. A blue screen occurs when Windows encounters a stop error. This critical failure causes Windows to crash and stop working. The only thing Windows can do is stop the computer and restart.
So if that's true, what you just said, what you said was correct, but if that is correct, then how come only the browser was frozen and I could still use the start menu, I could still get a remote desktop connection established? What you just described would make that impossible.
Someone created a pop-up. I upfrontly told you that someone created a pop-up and they would like to remotely access and they would like to create more problems to your machine.
I like what you've done.
That we are not the one. No, we are not the one who go ahead and scam people.
But you just tried to explain what a blue screen of death was, and I turned that on its head. And now you're telling me yes, it is fake in a pop-up, whereas a few minutes ago you were saying no, it was a real blue screen of death, but it's not.
I never told you it's a real blue screen of death. I just told you that it is called a powerful advertisement pop-up. Please read the message or please go through the video one more time.
That's fine, I will.
You'll see that I told you that it is an advertisement pop-up, and advertisement pop-ups are created by the people who are, the number you saw on the computer screen are the people who create these kind of pop-ups, so that you can call them and they may create more problems to your machine. Please listen to this message one more time once you go ahead and listen to this recording one more time, alright?
Do you realize how many timestamps I'm going to have to put in this video and the amount of editing just so that we can reveal this and people won't be bored after an hour or half an hour? Unbelievable.
See, the thing is that I would like to tell you one more time that you are speaking to my phone support, which is a Microsoft partner company and a legitimate company. That's why I'm speaking to you for such a long time, and I will not be releasing this call. I'm asking you, is there anything else I may assist you with?
Just quickly, you mentioned before, if someone's internet wasn't working, how would you help them there?
If someone's internet is not working, we will be just going through some of the troubleshooting steps, and we'll just check that, and after that, I will be charging we as a diagnostic expert will be charging the customer and will be connecting the call to the expert and who will be resolving this issue.
Alright, well let's pretend that I have that problem. Can you guide me through that?
Okay.
Let's pretend that I have that problem now. Okay, so I have no internet connection. I'm not on the internet, but I'm on the phone to you. What do I do? I'm in front of the computer still.
See, still, I would like to tell you that for this, I'll be doing some of the troubleshooting steps, and later on we'll charge you and connect you call to the expert who will be helping you in fixing it, because we are not aware of the steps to follow so that you can get the connectivity back. But if you talk about the fixation part, that's the expert that needs to decide how to do it.
I don't
Okay.
even know what to say at this point. I don't know what to say.
That's okay.
I don't know what to say. I mean, you just
Alright,
said you could help with it. Now you can't do it. You don't know what the steps even are.
we can help you. We can help you in fixing up this issue, but not exactly me as a diagnostic expert. I'll be just going through some troubleshooting steps to tell you that yes, the problem will be fixed. If the Wi-Fi is working and the other devices are working fine, which means the problem lies within your own device or your cell phone or your computer.
Yeah, but what
will
if
be
it was
fixed
connected
the
with
help
a?
of
What if it was, say, connected with a Cat5e cable, for example? What would you do? What's the first thing you would ask them?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay.
That will be the Windows expert will be just explaining to you about this.
I don't think you need a Windows expert for LAN cables. I think you just need someone who knows something about networking on the physical layer of the ISO
That's
model.
what I'm saying.
I mean
what I'm
OSI.
saying. Until unless we are not sure about the problem that we will be able to fix it, we never charge the customers.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't know anything about the
Right.
networking problems? The OSI 7-layer model, for example, that's 7 layers.
Not exactly me.
Okay.
Not exactly me, sir.
Right.
The expert might have been aware of this.
Okay. What are you an expert in, if I may ask? And I do mean that honestly.
Just a diagnostic expert.
All right.
We are here to provide you with the correct solution and just tell you that yes, and give you an assurance that yes, the problem will be fixed, and it will be fixed. Whatever the problem you speak on about anything related to software, we'll be able to help you in fixing it.
You know, this software that you've installed really has a very bad reputation. I would get a new one if I were you.
See, the thing, as I told you earlier, admirers and the person who occurs the things, you'll find it in the market, plenty of them. Equal ratio.
Yeah, but this one has a particularly bad rep. I believe this one might even be classed as malware. I'm not sure on that, but I think I've read that. And it's full of adverts.
All right, so no problem, James. See, let the discussion goes on, and there has to be something somewhere. We have to end. We have to stop somewhere. So, thank you so much for calling My Phone Support. You have a wonderful day, and you can simply disconnect the call. Thank you so much.
Fair enough. That's okay. You've given me more than enough information. So, thanks for that, Yogesh. You have yourself a great day.
Thank you. Good
Goodbye.
night, James. Thank you.